yesterday I wrote a column. It was the winners of the Louisiana elections post-mortem. And, basically I gave out awards, for such things as the hottest and most burning questions, post elections, the biggest flop, the real winners, the biggest losers, the worst TV ad, the best TV ad, goofiest decision, and actually, I'm going to read that one to you. The goofiest decision during the complete election. We're talking about whole year.
Right.
Okay. Mary Landrieu's last-minute radio interview with Jeff Crouere on WGSO.
That qualified as what?
The goofiest decision. Goofiest decision.
I thought you were going to say that was the hottest radio interview.
No. Well, I haven't heard all the interviews, but it was. Well, let me just finish though. Which lasted roughly 11 minutes before the senator had to go to the restroom. Thus a sudden departure. That was goofiest decision on her part, of course.
To depart, yeah, she should have stayed on the air to answer more questions.
Yeah, I had no idea. I wrote a column after your column. When I saw your column, I wrote a column, and I praised her for her for her courage, for going on. But obviously, there's no question that the only way that one can frame it, I think, is desperate.
Yeah.
I have no idea why she decided to do what she did. I mean, she could have done a million other things. She could have gone to Dot's Diner and had breakfast or something. I mean, there was just so many things she could have done other than call your radio station. I mean, what was she thinking? I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe we wanted to appeal to our vast audience, which is growing on a daily basis. I don't think it was that dumb. I think it was a decision that she made to try to reach voters before Election Day. And I had been inviting her over and over again to come on, so she finally accepted, finally came on. I don't think it was a dumb decision. I think what was dumb was the way she conducted the interview and the fact that she didn't engage in more questions, and the fact that she sort of lost her cool. I think that was dumb, and the way she, I think, came across on the air. But coming on the program and trying to convince listeners about voting for her, no, I don't think that was dumb at all. So
okay.
I wouldn't call that a goofy decision. I would call the way she conducted the interview as goofy.
Okay. Well, I will tell you that I haven't listened to the interview, and that really wasn't, for me the issue. The issue is why did she go in there in the first place? I mean, honestly, truly, I don't think she could have convinced too many people who are regular listeners or callers to your station. I don't think she would have convinced 0.001 of the callers.
I mean, that's your opinion. You come on obviously because you find some benefit in it. We've interviewed we've interviewed 15,000 people over the course of 16 years. A lot of people come on because I think they find some benefit in it. I think she obviously saw that we've got not just conservatives but liberals, moderates, libertarians, wide variety of different people. So, I mean, I reject the way you characterize it. I don't think it was goofy. I would invite you to invest a few minutes to listen to it so you can have a better understanding of it. It was just an 11-minute interview. It's posted online. We have it at WGSO.com. You can listen to it, check it out yourself. And I think you'll have a better understanding of the real problem, which was not her decision to come on. It was how she conducted herself once on the air. That was the problem, in my view.
Well, again, let me just say this. I mean, the day before the election, okay, for her to go on your station, knowing that, one, y'all had a major issue before. Secondly, that you have disagreed with her probably more than anybody that I know of in terms of the last, say, 4 or 5 years or so. For her to take that chance, I think is just I just think it was ludicrous. And again, in terms of...
Well, I mean, she debated her opponent, so I guess she felt like she could engage in a debate. I guess she felt comfortable in how she stood on the issues, but again, it didn't translate well in the interview, and I certainly was trying to be respectful toward her. So maybe she knew that she was going to come on and be treated with respect. I definitely did that. She's been on the program many times in the past, so I guess she felt that maybe this would be an opportunity for her to score some last-minute momentum. But again, when confronted with some tough questions, it deteriorated. And the problem was, in my opinion, that she just couldn't really defend her positions. And she started attacking me personally. And again, I would encourage you to listen to it so you have a better understanding of what we're talking about.
Jeff,
she claimed during the interview that I couldn't read. Made a comment about my high school, wondering where I went to high school. And then, you know, all kinds of sort of ridiculous jabs, saying that implying I was racist for being in the Tea Party, for having State Senator Albert Guillory on in his comments, where I just repeated what he said. And, you know, she said that, you know, started talking about African Americans and made a racist claim, that it was a sort of a racist claim that he made when race had nothing to do with it. He was talking about what he believes voter fraud, and he was just on the program earlier today defending his comments. So, again, instead of engaging in a discussion, respectful discussion, she, I think, just conducted herself poorly. So
again, and I have no doubt that, you know, she did. Okay, based upon what I've read, and so my comments are not related to the actual discussion at all.
Right.
It was the decision, again, you know, the way that it was framed was the goofiest decision. Again, you know, the column that I wrote was very tongue-in-cheek, and that's why I you know, framed it as the goofiest decision, you know, because that's just the way I viewed it. And again, I mean, you know, if somebody's running, let's just say if somebody's running for president and they're, let's say they're a Democrat, are they going to go on Fox News?
Yeah, they should.
Well, okay, well, let's do it the other way. Let's say you have a conservative Republican and you got one day left to go and you got a lot of things on your plate. Are you going to go, you know, to MSNBC? And well, I doubt it. I doubt it. Just like Bill Cassidy didn't face the media at all for 2 weeks.
Well,
yeah.
She was claiming during her campaign that she was all about accessibility and she was doing the interviews and he wasn't. So her message was she was out there and he wasn't. So I guess in line with that, she was doing interviews with my program and lots of others, and Cassidy wasn't. And as I mentioned to her, Cassidy hadn't been on the program in months either. But as I was telling her, she had an open invitation for a long time to come on, and she didn't do it. She decided to do it the day before the election, and thus we had the interview. All right.